That's right. Do you have questions on what your next big step should be? That's right, Gary.
I've never met Mariah Carey, but my brother Tosh did a video with her. Fun fact, you guys, my brother did a video with her. We wanted our mom to take us on the shoot. She never did.
Hey, Free My Hair. What's up? Happy Gobble Gobble. I don't do Thanksgiving, but I can wish you happy Gobble Gobble. Jackie, you are funny. Happy Gobble Gobble. Jackie, you're hilarious. You're the funniest person. Hey, Miss Tony Snatched, how are you? Miss Figueroa. Like, really, Jackie? I was like, what? It's not for any. I just came up with that slave bullshit yesterday. Girl, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving because I spend most of my Thanksgiving freeloading off of people's houses when I was younger. Now that I'm older, I just don't do it. One day if I get married and I have a family, I might celebrate Thanksgiving. But yeah, that stuff I said yesterday, I was bullshitting. Yeah, calling it the pagan holiday. We were in slave ships. My bad. I didn't mean for you to take it so personally. But no. Girl, please, no smoke. the fire of Cindy, right? Hey, Miss Hall, how are you? Yeah, but no. Happy Thanksgiving. I don't even like turkey. Like, I have a girlfriend of mine in St. Louis, Janelle, who can do those turkey legs. No, it's not even turkey legs. I like the turkey legs, the ones you get at the fair. And then I like, oh, she makes turkey wings with the canned mustard. No, not with the canned mushroom gravy. What? Let me get my St. Louis accent in. It's fur. And so yeah, I'm gonna get into Deanie as soon as more people come because I don't want to repeat it 50 million times. But I will get into her. I'm gonna start off with Deanie. I'm just gisting right now. Hey, Miss Beard King, how are you? Happy Gobble Gobble. Yeah, I'm gonna get into Deanie. She made it to the snatched side. I can say that much. But I'm not gonna tell her story, but I do have a little story leading into Deanie this morning. But I like to let people tell their own stories. Oh, it is 9:02. So let's get this popping. Okay, so last night we were supposed to get up. We got up I set my alarm for 3. I snoozed until 3:30. I'd already had my clothes all picked out to go. So I'm like, okay, I'll get up at 3:30. I'll take a shower. The driver was supposed to be here at 4:15. He was. We got in the car. We were at Dr. Yily's office by close to maybe a little before. Well, it would be like 4:35. We got to Dr. Yily's office. We went by the hospital entrance because I've been there before, so I know how to go. Hey, TT. Hey, Tanj. Snatched side sound better than the flat side. Okay. Snatched side. So that's what we're going to start saying. So anyway, so we got to the hospital. It was 4:45. Then 5:45 came. 6:45 came. And then 7:45 came. And Luce walked through the door. And the lady kept saying, the intake lady, where I know where they normally put your IV and stuff on, she came and she said that, hey, Darcel, that she didn't have Deanie's papers. And I thought it was because Deanie didn't give Luce her a copy of her passport. So she got a copy of the passport. We went back over and we sat. They put her on the hospital gurney bed. I decided to take a walk because Deanie doesn't like needles. So I decided to just take a walk and just go sit in the front. In the front, I got really great Wi-Fi reception because my iPhone is plugged up onto Yily plastic so I can get Wi-Fi. So I was over there trolling YouTube in the front. And then next thing I know, they were calling me. They were telling me they were about to take her upstairs. And I was like, what? So we went upstairs. I still hadn't seen Dr. Yily. So we go upstairs. They get her situated on the second floor, which I found to be a little strange because normally you're like on the 5th floor. And so I found that to be a little weird. But there we were on the 2nd floor. And then there were other muñecas over there on the 2nd floor as well. So she's in her room. And we're waiting. And then one of the ladies from, what was her name? Alicia came. Alicia came, and she came to take Deanie's before pictures. So we exit the room and let her have her privacy for her pictures. And her mother and I kind of just loitered around in the hallway. And then as I sat in the hallway, Dr. Yily, I saw her and I was like, oh my God, Dr. Yily. So she walked over to me. We met in the middle of the hallway. We saluda each other. And she's like, oh my God, más pequeña, my waist. And she touched my waist and told me that I look beautiful. And I said to her, don't worry about me. I just want to just say hello. Have a great surgery. I know she was just coming from, she had some family issues. So either she had taken time off and was local, but it seemed as if though that she was probably in Santo Domingo, but somewhere, wherever her family is or her husband's family. So I just wanted to just say hello to her, let her know that I was there. Because her and I, we do have a good relationship. So let her know that I was there, and that was it. I didn't want to occupy her time. It wasn't about me. It was Deanie's time. But since I bumped into her in the office and in the hallway, I was like, okay, let me say hello. So she left. And then I went in to tell Deanie, great, Dr. Yily is here. So any moment, let's give her a moment for her to get herself together, maybe get a coffee or whatever her pre-surgery ritual is. And then I'm sure she's going to go to the rooms and mark up the dolls because that's how she normally does it. So I had inquired about how many surgeries she was having that particular today, and it was 4. And I was told that she normally has 5 surgeries, no more than 5 surgeries per day. And I have a great insight of how that's set up, and I'm going to get into that in a minute, just in case you guys were wondering how that whole setup goes. Because it's different now. I think the day I had surgery was only me and another girl. It might have been 2 other people. I think it was only 3 people, and I was number 1. But now that I am like looking, now that I'm experiencing it, watching someone else, it's a little weird to see the whole process. And it was completely different from my process. So, and that's another good thing because you guys have heard my first process. Now you get to see me experience it like not having surgery. Okay, so we're waiting for Dr. Yily, and she didn't come. And then I went downstairs to go inquire to see if Deanie was going to be the first one because she was worried about that. So when I got down there, more other people from Dr. Yily's office came, so I started gisting and talking to them. And then I went back upstairs. And then they were coming to grab Deanie, and they were taking her upstairs. I was like, wow, did you see Dr. Yily that fast? And she was like, no. I was like, okay, because, oh, I forgot to mention you. So when I went down into the office, Lucy was like, oh my God, Dr. Yily was looking for you. I said, yeah, I already saw her upstairs. She goes, no, thought you were going to come downstairs to see her because I told you wanted to see her. She was going to see you before surgery because I told you guys I want to talk to her about my belly button. But I had mentioned that to Luce, but I didn't want it that particular day. She was having surgery. I didn't want to be selfish. When Deanie goes back for her checkup, I can address her then, about my issues. So then like I go back upstairs, and that's when I was like, oh, that's weird that you haven't seen Dr. Yily, but they're carting you upstairs. I said, did you get the blue pill? And she was like, no. And I was like, okay. I said, well, maybe you'll get it all upstairs. So the surgery's on like the 6th floor. To my knowledge, I was under the impression that the first patient that she took, because Yily is also a general surgeon, was just having, some kind of surgery with her throat, because she was skinny, skinny, skinny. There was literally no surgery to have done on this girl. She didn't need no ass. She didn't have any fat. Her titties looked normal, unless she was getting implants. But I heard the 2 nurses talking to each other, because I was trying to make sure that Deanie was in a good room, because she was in a 2. They had her in 210. And I was trying to figure out if that's where her room will be. And I really wanted to make sure that she was going to be like in a private room. So that was like my concern. And then I saw the 2 nurses talking to each other, and he happened to mention how the girl was only having something done with her throat. So if Yily took her first, great, no worries. Deanie would be. Then they came and they wheeled Deanie, and the other 2, and there were 3 Americans. One lady was from Houston. I thought she was a Latina lady. She was just a high yellow lady. She might have been Creole. And there was another sister. Those 2 seemed to have known each other because they kissed each other. Like, good luck, girl. I don't know if they were in the same recovery house, if they bumped into each other along the way, but they seemed to have known each other. But they weren't technically surgery buddies, because they didn't really like talk to each other. Because one girl stayed in her room, the other girl, and then I ended up talking. You know me, I always make friends. So I ended up talking to the light-skinned Houston lady, and asking her what she was having done. And then she was looking at me because I was downstairs, and she said, girl, she's like, who did your surgery? I said, girl, Dr. Yily. She says, yes, I picked the right place. Because I looked at you and I thought, I'll take that ass, I'll take those hips, I'll take that waist, I'll take those titties. I'm going to take everything you got, girl. Give it all to me. I will just be like, listen, there's a girl named Cindy walking around that you did. I'll take, please give me her. She was like, why are you not on her page as a certified Yily doll? I said, oh, when I get my outfit together before I leave, I'm going to do that. She says, what? She's like, whoa, you're like the best walking billboard for her. It's like crazy. So she was still sitting in the room when they took Deanie upstairs. So I haven't asked Deanie what happened after she got upstairs. That's her story to tell. And that's all I'm going to tell about that portion. So Deanie did make it to the, hey, Sin City, Deanie did make it to the snatch side. And that's it. That's all I'm going to tell. You guys know I don't tell people stories. So I am going to wait and see what she's going to share. So let me talk about the check-in. So when I checked in, when I had my surgery, I saw Dr. Yily downstairs by the hospital side. And I don't recall getting my blue pill, like you guys know. I've said a million times, because I'd taken a sedative the night before and I was feeling pretty good. Not drunk or not like drowsy or like nothing. I just don't recall a lot of the experiences that I had. I remember getting there. I remember sitting in the room. I remember getting my IV. I remember Ida micromanaging my IV. I remember getting in the wheelchair. I remember getting on the elevator. I remember getting in the surgery room. I remember them putting me on the bed, and they saw that I was praying. They let me finish my prayer, and then I was out. I did take the blue pill. I just don't recall taking the blue pill, like I've said a million and one times. So I'm going to find out. I didn't even ask Deanie about the blue pill yesterday. I didn't ask her about the blue pill today. So in the morning, before we take her to the recovery house, whether it be if she's feeling up to it at Dr. Yily's office before she gets checked out, you know me, I'm going to have my phone and be like, well, what happened after you left us and went into the elevator? Because I didn't want to spoil it, because I wanted to be there to hear it too. And I didn't want to bombard her with questions. because, you know, I didn't want to overwhelm Deanie. So I found out that she, I was not there when she came out of the surgery room because I had gone to Claudia for my massage, where I met a wonderful lady named Miss Betty. That's going to be the next story. And I was on the table when I got a text message from Cassandra, Deanie's nurse, to let me know that Deanie was out of surgery and she was fine. And then Deanie's mom texted me. I text Catrice to let Catrice know that Deanie had made it to the SNATCH'D side. And then she texted me back and says, yes, Deanie tried to call her. But she had just had a missed call from her and that she would call her back. I text Cassandra again to find out like how Deanie was doing, you know, what was going on, what happened, so she can give me the details that she knew. And then I text Deanie's mother to tell Deanie, because Deanie's mom had texted me to let me know that Deanie was on the SNATCH'D side, but I had already known because Cassandra had told me. And I said to her, great, tell Deanie that I'm at Claudio's and I will be there as soon as I can. And so I continued my massage, and then I went over there. I physically saw Deanie. She was sitting up, she was talking just as normal. And I was like, what? You don't feel tired or groggy or whatever? And she was like, no. And I was like, girl, I was knocked out for the count. I woke up. I took that video of me waking up. Oh, I made it. Of my nurse sleeping, Maria. I took my ass back to sleep. And I was not having the kind of conversation. She's up and alert in the bed like, yo, what's good? What's going on? And then I was like, you're not feeling the medication? She's like, I think I'm feeling this one. So hopefully it'll knock her ass out. What the hell? So hopefully it will, so hopefully it'll knock her ass out. And she can get some rest. Yeah. And the rest we'll find out tomorrow when I will see how she's feeling, if I can gauge her mood and see if she want to talk about the process of, oh, when you guys left me when I got up in the elevator, and so we can find out what happened from there. So let me talk about Claudio's. So I get to Claudio's, and when I drove up, there was a lady at the door with Yuri, your driver, Sin City, and Juan, my driver. Well, his real name is Julio. So Julio took me to, when we pulled up, there was a lady and Yuri standing at the door waiting for Claudia Christopher to come and answer the door, because they keep the doors locked. So you're safe inside. And I got out the car and she said, oh my God, there you are. And I was like, holy shit, had I met this lady before? And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Have we met before? I don't remember you, but you're beautiful. Like, this lady was like, she's from Kenya. So she was that Kenyan, African, cocoa brown. Yes, I use cocoa butter, fresh, organic cocoa butter that I pick off my tree and make my own coconut oil. That I make my own cocoa butter and slab it on my skin. And yes, all of this chocolate goodness is like flowing and glowing. And yes, and I was just looking at her skin and I wanted to lick her because she just looks like a sexy Hershey's chocolate bar. And I told her, I want to lick you. Like, you just look like candy. And she just started laughing. And then I'm like, I'm sorry, like, please tell me your name. And she's like, I'm Betty. I'm on Snatch Life. And I felt horrible. I'm like, are you new? She says, no, girl, I've been with you since the beginning. And I was like, well, why have I not heard from you? So here's what she said. She said she's a nurse, not Conchita from the corner, not a CNA. She's a BSN. She works in She's from the Bay Area, and she works in a hospital. Of course, she's a nurse. And someone had either said something about FMLA papers or some other thing, how much time you need for surgery, blah, blah, blah. And she had decided that she was going to make, she was going to tell them based on her experience, because she is experienced. She's a nurse, for God's sakes, working in a hospital. And the person came back at her with like, pow, pow, pow. So her thought was, listen, I'm not going to comment. I'm not going to help people because people ask information and they're not ready for the response. But she said, I stayed on Snatch Life because it gives great information. I took what I needed, and I am maneuvering my way around here thanks to you. And that made me feel so good, because you think people don't listen. You don't think they give a shit. You don't think anyone's getting out of this. But the truth is, there are people out there who are listening and who gives a damn. So I felt the need to like apologize for all of the drama. And her thought was, please, those are commercials, girl. And I get right back to the story. I get right back to where I need to. It's a bunch of women. Not everybody's going to be happy for you. And you need to stop worrying about those people trying to bring you down. Because if you have a page full of friends, who are you aspiring? Like the people who are with you, they already know what you can do, and then they're there. The people who are trying to pull you down when you're on something, she's like, people don't waste your time with a nobody. So since you are somebody, just let them do what they do. Don't lose focus and just stay on your road, stay on your lane or where you have to go. We're all human. Snap if you have to, then rein yourself in like you're very good at doing. She says you're really good at reining yourself in. But I was really happy to find out, like, she's the second person that like has approached me that I'd never met who are Snatch Life members. Like the first girl, if you saw that Cabral video when I was at CIPLA, that young lady, and then now Miss Betty. And I'm like, okay, all the drama and all the bullshit is worth it, because you realize if you change one person's life, if this touch one person and they can go, then great. It was the same as meeting Sin City. Like, she had come on the site, she had gotten all her stuff. All that time she had been talking in the bathroom. I didn't even know she was out of the country. I thought she was just in America somewhere working the graveyard shift. Turned out she was on a whole other island working the graveyard shift. And so, or maybe not even working the graveyard shift, just working late, hiding in the bathroom, getting her nightly dose of Snatch Life, however she can. And so that made me feel good, and that kind of boosted my spirit. And so now I'm ready to like move on to like the next thing, because people are listening. I do make a difference in someone's life. So today was a good day. I had an amazing massage from Claudio, who is a little agitated to me because I need all of my boards, front and back. Sorry, that's Josh, my friend Josh texting me. I'm gonna have to put on all of my boards, so I'm gonna start rocking front and back board. Yeah, so my massage was good. Miss Betty, she ended up buying that suit I was telling you guys to buy on Amazon. And she bought that suit. And I was looking at it, I was like, damn, why her outfit looked familiar? Like, I know this outfit. And then finally I realized, oh my God, is that the suit? Did you get it? She's like, girl, everything you tell me to do, I have done, and it has served me well. And I was like, oh, you know me. I get really kind of like emotional. And so I didn't get emotional with her. I was just really, really excited to see her. It wasn't my time to get emotional because I was in Claudio's studio. And it's their time to get emotional. It's not my birthday, so I decided to hold my waterworks back. There was somebody on the Snatch Life that I came on earlier who wanted to do, she was talking about giving a donation to Claudio's family. So I told Claudio to start a PayPal account, and hopefully he'll do that tonight, and then I can post it like on the site tomorrow. I wish I could figure out who that lady is. Prima, when you see this video later, let me know who it was. I can go through the other video and find it and write a post and tag her on it because she's the one that asked. Claudio's dad is still, he hasn't been buried yet. I don't think they're going to bury him till next week. So when he puts up his PayPal thing, I will be making a donation. And any Snatch Life lady that she's like, oh, we should make a donation to Claudio and his family because they have done, you know, they're changing the lives of, you know, Snatch doll ladies. And I think, hey, that's not going to hurt. We do it here in America when people die, you know, like your friends or whomever. We donate. I'm sorry, you guys. Give me 2 seconds. I had my ice on the table, and I don't want to jack up anybody's table. You know, when you're in people's Airbnb, their home, you treat it well. So I wanted to make sure I took my stuff off and wiped that water down. Yeah. So more to come on that when I get the information. So let me read the comments. I miss him and you. I know. Oh my God, Sin City. It feels so weird that you're not here. Like you should have stayed. He still was in such a good, spirit. So while I was over there, I WhatsApp video Darcel. And girl, I'm sorry. You see my titties, my ass today, but you guys have seen me naked, so it's all good. But I apologize because I didn't even tell you that I was naked and didn't apologize for it. So if I offended you and your mom, I apologize. Let's see. Who else is up there? I'm definitely listening. You have me motivated to go to Buys. Yes. If I ever do a round 2, girl, I'm going to Buys because I love her. I'm going to her just because I love her. Girl, it's cool. Thank you, boo. Yep. I don't know how I would have done it without. Oh, thank you, darling. I appreciate that, Sin City. Yep. She was called a CNA. Oh, yes. Okay. So Jacqueline, you know who Miss Betty is. Okay. How long was her surgery? Whose surgery? You talking about Deanie's? I ain't telling that. That's Deanie to tell. So you're going to have to wait to get the tea tomorrow. Oh, that's horrible, Jacqueline. Like, people, like, that's why I said, anyone who is disrespectful to another member, I'm just going to cut them off. No ifs, ands, or buts. Because, like, the disrespect is getting ridiculous. Like, oh, my God. Shade of the day. Let's get into that, shall we? I wish I could remember this thought's name, but I probably couldn't remember her because I deleted her today. So she is on Snatch Life getting information. So she goes to a YouTube page, and she goes to an Instagram page and talk about me. Like, for what? Talking about, like, sharing. How are you supposed to get information if you don't fucking share? Like, I don't understand. Like, if I didn't start sharing, we would all be in this. I started sharing because no one was fucking sharing. When I started doing these videos, when I started doing my research to come to the DR to get my surgery done, all I said was, yes, look at me. I got my body day. Yes. I went to so-and-so and so-and-so, and I got my BBL. Oh, yes, I'm snatched. And I don't know anything else. Who did she say she went to again? Is that it? I'm looking at her ass. Like, why girl, turn back around and talk to me. That was like my thing. Like, no one was given any pertinent information that I needed. Like, none at all whatsoever. And so, girl, she was talking mad shit. Yeah. And you didn't offend. Oh, thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama G. And she's like, well, Cindy have to respect other people's privacy. Then get off my goddamn page. Because everyone have seen my fucking Toto. Like, I put myself out there. And not saying that everyone else have to put theirself out there the way I did, because I have no shame in my game. And I don't really care, really. But my thing is, if I didn't start sharing the information, if I didn't open a window to share the information, we'd all still be at loss. Like we'd all be here like, huh? When is someone going to start sharing like information? And then everybody else want to come along and think that they can like come and just do it like this. No, Snatch Life is successful, and hence the reason why I'm going to make this place to be, because I know no one else give information, because I'm on other people's pages. I've seen their pages. It's crowded and flooded with bullshit, or they want to show themselves looking cute. Yes, I'm going to show you looking cute, but it's going to be a learning lesson. If you're going to come and you're going to just, oh, look at me 6 weeks later, I need the details. I need it to be a learning lesson. It's not like, oh, bitch, you look hot. Oh, my God, that body. You can get all of that after you give me some information. Why should I pry it out of you? You didn't pry it out of me. I willingly gave it. So I don't expect everyone to come and be like me. Oh my God, I made it through. And then in the morning, hey, you guys, I'm getting ready to leave and I'm going back to the recovery house. And then, oh, I'm back in the recovery. I'm in the recovery. I don't expect you guys to like be like me and to be on live 24/7, 365 all day, every day. But I do expect you to come and to share. If you need a moment, if you need a couple days or whatever to go and, you know, nam yoho renge, cure this thing through, and then come back and share and talk about like, oh, yeah, when I went through this morning, this is what happened. But people seem to like, don't want to do that. And it always seems as if though they come here, they get great information. I've set up the platform very well. There's only Sin City came, Wendlin came, Jacqueline came and pretty much followed through and did a lot. But how do you expect the page to go? How do you expect to hear other people's experiences other than my own? If everyone is so tired of my damn opinion, then come and you're welcome to give your opinion. I just want it to be pertaining to surgery. Yes, I go off topic, but this is my shit. But come and give your experience. I'll allow you to go off topic too if you come in and you share. But if you're in a group, we're all here to like share. Like for instance, let me give you the other side of me experiencing it from the other side. So it was really weird for me to be in Dr. Yily's office today processing people. So first, let me go back and tell you, now that I've gone through how Deanie went through, let me go on and give you how the other girls went through from my eyes. Okay. So we go in, we get there. First, we're sitting by the emergency side. Then they sat us in the front, like when you walk into the main front door of Dr. Yily's office, which is you walk in and it's on the right. After the meeting greeting, hello, girl. She's the first door on the right. So we sat down. I sat in the corner. Then Luz came. Everyone bombarded her office. She sent them all over to like the emergency side where they had to sign in. Deanie gave her the passport. We went back over. The lady, I told Luz that the lady didn't have Deanie's paper. She walked us back over there to make sure the lady had Deanie's paper. The nurse asked Deanie for a passport again. She took another picture of another copy of Deanie's passport. She processed Deanie through. Then she processed another lady. There was one lady that already had like her IV, and then she went up. And that was I think that was the throat lady. Then they put her in a room around the corner from Deanie's. And then someone from X-ray came and picked her up and took her downstairs for X-rays. And then the other ladies came through and everybody went on the second floor. So as I was talking to the light-skinned lady from Houston, I was telling her that it was unusual that we would be on the second floor because normally the ladies are on the 5th floor. So when I went through, Yily saw me downstairs in the emergency room side. It looks like a regular emergency room with just the curtains and the bed. And it's just it's like 1, 2. It's like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So it's like 5. It's like 5. There's 2 on this side and 3 on this side. Well, that makes sense why she only do $5 a day. There's only 5 rooms. Duh. Okay, so maybe she does stick to that plan of doing $5 a day because there were only 5 anyway. So she when she came, I sat in the room, they put my IV, I don't micromanage. Yily came in while she was marking me up in the back, because she turned me around, she was marking me up in the back because she was going to do backside lipo, inner thigh lipo, and she was marking where she was going to do my BBL, because I was showing her my pig lips, and she said, sí, yo vi, no me gustan. She doesn't like the pig lips, is what, and I started calling that because of Gotti Girl Queen. I just used to call my butt the V, but now I think it's called the pig lips. While she was marking me up, I was talking about my boobs. So by the time I turned around, I was like, yes, these titties, to let her know that this was like my most important thing. But those ladies this morning did not get the chance to do that downstairs. When they wheeled them up into the second floor, when I saw Dr. Yily in the second floor, I thought she was going to go from room to room to room and talk to the dolls before they finally get wheeled up. So for me, when I went through, they marked me up. I got in the elevator. I went upstairs. They put me in the elevator. I got to the room. I did my prayer. When I came out of surgery, I was on the 5th floor in a room. They didn't do that for the dolls today. They took them to the 2nd floor. They all had their individual rooms. But when I returned to go after Deanie's surgery, they had moved her to the 5th floor. So she had ended up on the 5th floor. And the 5th floor did smell like fresh paint. I was under the impression that they were cleaning up the 5th floor, hence the reason why they didn't bring the ladies up there, because they were sanitizing it. That would only make sense. And so they were holding them on the 2nd floor until they had finished cleaning all the rooms on the 5th floor, had cleaned the 5th floor, and then was going to, and obviously brought them there after surgery. And that was nothing like my experience. And so I'm really fascinated to find out now if that's the new procedure now. Like, you don't see Yily until you're like almost there. Is there a holding room on the 6th floor where the surgery is, where they're holding the ladies, having them rest, and then, you know what I mean, and then bringing them in, because they only brought Deanie and no one had their blue pill. So it's not like where people were like, oh my God, she gave me my blue pill, and then she gave me her blue, and then we're all out together. No, it was not like that. They brought up the first lady, and I saw them when they brought her up. I thought that she was going back for more testings, but they did not bring up Deanie for another two hours. Yeah, I don't think they did not move Deanie until close to like 11. And keep in mind, we got there 4:45, 4:45. So, yeah. And Dr. Yily must have rolled in around 8:30. So if Deanie didn't come up until 11, and I would like to believe an average surgery is about 4 hours. Yeah, I would like to believe an average surgery is about 4 hours. That would make sense, because they would still have to give her time to give her blue pill, have her blue pill kick in, and then continue on with the process. So, but we'll ask her how that works. And then I'm going to find out if that was just yesterday, or is that the new way they're going to do it now, and I'll get back to you on that. But yeah, so seeing it, watching other people going through it was a little different for me, because I didn't go through any of that. It was only me and another girl. I didn't know. I don't even recall seeing the. Excuse me. One more. One more. Pardon me. I don't recall sitting down at that table, filling out that form that she asked Deanie to fill out. I think all mine was already done. Deanie was there. I think if Deanie had brought her passport, like when she went for one of her meetings, for one of her pre-surgery procedures, she probably wouldn't have to done that. I don't recall ever sitting anywhere filling out any paperwork. I just recall coming in, getting wheeled into that room, putting on my IV, boom, I was upstairs. And I went straight to the 6th floor to the surgery. And that's all I remember. I don't even remember the blue pill. but I was assured that I got the blue pill because nobody get the surgery without the blue pill. Whether I remembered it or not, it went down. Yeah. So that was it. So I'm going to, as soon as I find out more information, you guys will find out too. The other, I didn't check on the other ladies to see. So tomorrow when I go back, because I just saw Deanie for about 10 minutes, I wanted her to rest, to Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, and to relax herself and rest. And I took me and Deanie's mom, got back in a taxi. Julio brought us back to the Airbnb. And here we are. And that was pretty much the day. Let me see if I can get some comment. What are pig lips? I'll try to show you what pig lips are. This group is the best because other dolls will know what to do and what not to do, where to go and not to go. And I love it. Thank you, Tanj. Oh, she was, oh, well, you know what? She's just a hater. And now I cut her off of my group. Okay, yeah. So I'll show you guys what pig lips are. Now that I'm back up, I will work on putting the flowers on the toto, and I will be posting my before pictures mañana. Yay. And then what I will do is, yeah, I will be posting my before pictures mañana, so you guys will have them. Plus, I have some round silicone thing for my boobs, and I'll just put on some bikini so you guys can think it. I missed it. Who was the hater? I'm nosy. What was her name? Let me see if I can find her name. Hey, Ryan. Ryan, you be on it. Yeah, she went on her whole Instagram page, having a whole thing about me, about I need to be careful with other people's privacy. What? What do you mean other? What's the purpose of having a page? Like, people who want their privacy, then they come in, they get the information that they need, and then they move on. But I couldn't understand why I want people to share, and why naturally I should be a little salty when people get the information and don't even come on and share anything. I'm sensitive about my shit, and I should be. Cause not like other people, I am very hands-on, like on my site. Like, wow, like, why is it so hard to respect my gangsta? I don't even know why half the time I have to defend myself to people about how I run Snatch Life. It just seemed mind-boggling to me. Okay, activities. So I'll tell you her name. Sheila Patton. CHEILAPATTON. So yeah, I don't know what her problem is. I never did nothing to her. Let me see how much time that heifer posted on my page. She never even posted once on my page. But you're on here. She might have made some comment. She might have made some comments. But I don't know what her problem is. I certainly didn't do anything to her. I'm just living my life, minding my damn business. And then boom, boom, there you go. Hey, Miss Pete. Yeah. Like, if you have your own shit on Instagram, then do your shit on Instagram and leave my shit alone. Like, do you have nothing to talk about that you have to talk about me? I guess I should be flattered, but I mean, damn. Okay. It is what it is. But yes, so I went to Claudio's today. As you guys can see, no machetes. I'm so mad because I had my phone ready and everything. I was going to record. And so, anyway, no machetes, no nada. Not like I was worried. Because the first time, for those of you who have been with me for a while, you guys know I was walking around Santo Domingo like I'm a Dominican bitch and I own this joint. And I'm still going to do that every day because that's who I am. Whether I'm in New York, DC, anywhere, LA, Ohio, I'm walking around that motherfucker like it's mine, unintimidated, because that's who I am. And so, whether it be in the country or out the country, shit, I survived 47 African countries alone, and trust me, that shit was hell. You think I'm worrying about some chicks over here in Santo Domingo who don't have any power? They don't have any money. So, yeah. So, that was that. So, I'm going to Claudio's back tomorrow because since my lady had bought, Miss Betty had bought her compression garment, I had bought a gray one, and I don't like the color gray because I have some Lululemon ones. Yes, I'm going to give her a pair. So yes, I'm going to show what pig lips are right now, and then I'm going to get into Mrs. Weathers because I forgot that yesterday. Okay, so here are pig lips. Let me move the thing back. And I think, didn't I explain the pig lips yesterday? Okay, so I'm up close and personal. So my butt used to go like this into like a V, right? And then it had these two things, like right here on my butt, it just felt like I had two little lappity, like piece of just skin, just hanging, just two piece of skin just there. And so I wanted to have like this. And so Dr. Yily filled it out so I can have a more rounded half a bottom. Like most of my BBL was done like right through here, right? This was the part that she really needed to fill out. And then she just kind of just put, I guess, a layer of fat to contour it through to make it look more round. But the majority of fat came through here was what I needed. And then she probably just pumped through a little bit. And then she did this area here where I had the indentation, and this area here where I also had the indentation. She just kind of just did this for me. But a lot of the pig lips is I wanted this, like the cup. But instead it was like too flabby. It was like too little flabby. It wasn't flabby, but it just wasn't attractive. My butt was like a V this way. And then now she gave me this butt that I have. And I'm very happy with this butt. And she's very happy with her results too, because when she saw me looking va-va-voom today, because I was wearing some other pants, you guys, in the earlier video, she was like, wow. And all the ladies in Dr. Yily's office was like, whoa, chica, tu cintura es más pequeña. They were all coming to me. And the first thing they did was like touch my waist. And then I finally noticed that some of them had gotten work done. Like Yanni had work done. She's a walking, talking Yily doll around the office. And then I said to Anissa, she didn't have any. I'm like, yo, you don't have any butt. You're here with the woman who gives butts every day. Why you don't have any? But she's too skinny. She has no fat for her to really get a butt. But she's like, she wants one. I told her she better start eating that chicharron. So that's pig lips, Miss Lim. Oh, nice butt. Thank you. Okay, so let me get into Miss Weathers because I didn't tell that story yet. So I hate to find out what happened with her and what a difficult time she had after she left. I was a little kind of disturbed. I'm an extremely strong person, really, really strong and strong-willed person. You can kick me in the teeth. You can kick me down. I'm going to give myself 5 minutes, and then I'm going to get myself back up off the ground. And I'm going to keep it pushing. Because that's what I do. That's who I am. me personally, and it's my personal opinion like everything else, but it seems as if though these days I have to put in a disclaimer for my personal opinion. But this is my page, but I need to put in my opinion, from my experiences, from being around people who are having surgery. I think there's some pre-existing conditions that you should not come here and have surgery. I believe fibromyalgia is a psychological thing. They made a pill for it because why not? The drugs company love making money. So if you like, listen, my nose itches all the time and they can't prove that shit. They're going to make something up for you so that, oh my God, if enough people are complaining about my nose itch all the time, they're going to come up with some bullshit and tell you this is what you need to get rid of that shit. Instead of thinking of it as a psychological issue. I don't really think anyone can really prove fibromyalgia. I have no idea. But she claimed she had that. She was in excruciating pain. So my thought is, if you're already in excruciating pain, why add more pain to yourself? She had a nurse. I don't believe she kept the nurse long enough. And things happen. Then I had to step in. I'm like, yo, you guys can't afford to pay me my salary that I'm getting paid. I took 6 months off for a reason, because I wanted the time to like heal and not to be at freaking work. Working out of the country, working with people who are fucking ungrateful, working with people who are not going to listen, and going out of my way to help somebody who probably wouldn't do the same shit for me. And now that it has happened, you know, outside of, they never called to say, oh, by the way, thank you for thinging me. It was, girl, you got off the plane and we didn't hear from you. Yes, I met a cutie in the plane. And when I got off the plane, I was busy talking to him. There was a, Delta Bay. I met Delta Bay on the plane and I was busy talking to Delta Bay. That I really forgot that they were on the plane. I thought I would see them at baggage claim, but I forgot they had a connecting flight. But you could have still called me. Like people, like you can be so nice to people and people could be so unappreciative. But for me, I don't do things to get rewarded back from people. You guys all know that I've been on my own for a very long time. And in spite of how I am, I'm a very nice person. And I think I have done well in life and nothing major has ever happened to me, because regardless of whatever situation I may be, a guardian angel always swoop down in a Superman cape and handle whatever drama I have. And I think that comes from me being a really nice person. I'm just a generally nice person, period. I really am. As a whole, bitchy and all, I like myself. I wouldn't change me for anything. If you feel I'm being curt, rude, abrasive, yeah, I know all that shit about me too. And I don't care. It's who I am. It's all a part of Cindy Castillo. It's all a part of like what the makeup of me. So you can't tell me anything about myself that I don't know. Have I tried to change those things about myself? No. Do I want to change those things about myself? No. Because when I need to be her, I need to be that person. Other than that, you guys have seen me be chill. You guys have seen me spring into action when I was needed without even being asked. So she was going to Claudia. She was getting her massages. Those massages were very painful. And I was like, ugh, really? And then she was putting on her ab board. When you guys come to Santo Domingo for plastic surgery, unless you're coming to stay here for 3 months, don't even bring that damn ab board, because you ain't going to need it the entire time you're here. Or else your stomach is going to, if you wear that ab board too quickly, here's what will happen. Number one, you will bust into your stitches. Or number two, your stomach will look like a fucking square ab board. Your stomach is not supposed to look square like a fucking ab board. Your stomach is supposed to look like a stomach. Slim, sexy, muscular. If your stomach looked like the damn ab board, Houston, we've got a problem. But if you think that's cute, that's on you. Like I said, some people just want to see their pussy because they haven't seen her in a very long time. So if you were one of those chicas that just want to see your toto, great. But she put on her ab board too quickly, and I believe having on that ab board may have played a part in why the stitches bust. And then I think she had some sort of infection that comes with aftercare. I'm just gonna leave that right there. And that she didn't have no infection when she was in Santo Domingo. That infection happened while she was at home. And then she had her tube taken out very quickly because it hurts. What did you think was going to happen when you came to, whether it be in America, when you decided it's an elective surgery, meaning you are consciously deciding to put your body through torture. You want them to go cut in your titties, cut the extra skin, lift that bitch up. You want them to go and cut your stomach and pull it down so you can see your toto and have your stomach on a piece of plate being weighed of how much fat they took out, to have them just pull you down, cut you out another belly button. You want to have them suck fat out between your skin and your muscles, and then put fat in your ass so your ass will be round. And you don't think that shit is gonna hurt? We're all a masochist for doing this. Absolutely. But if you have any kind of pain, like I have fibromyalgia, I've got this, I've got that, you got lupus. Lupus is no joke. People die of fucking lupus. You have a better chance of living with AIDS than you do with lupus. And you want to go and have surgery? I would not even test God like that. If you're doing fine, if you're living with your disease, move on. If you have a husband and your husband can lift up your fucking pussy and still suck it and fuck it anyway, why are you even here if you have a pre-existing condition? We all want to be fly. But some people should not even take the chance in even doing it. So pretty much that's what happened to her. She decided to do her own thing. She put on the ab board because she said the ab board feel good. Me and Kiki, Gotti Girl Queen, was just looking at her like, okay, yeah, let's go back to our Airbnb. Yeah. So it just gets, and then people want to blame everything but themselves. She could not put that shit off on Yily. You need to put that off on yourself, because you couldn't even put that. When I told Claudio that she was wearing her ab board, and he told her not to put that damn board on. But she was in the house like, I don't care. It feels better to me. Oh, okay, whatever. And had a whole attitude to me about it. I took my ass down to my Airbnb. Because let me tell you, I came alone, and I did you a solid by making sure you and your kid was fine. And I was ready to just move on. And at one point, I guess because they saw that I was getting frustrated with them, they decided to make themselves independent of me. They had their own Uber, and they were going around doing their own thing. Cool with me, no problem, until when it came time to come home. Because we were all in the same flight. When it came time to come home, they were a little bit salty that they didn't get their money back, because they apparently needed that money to go home with, that they had made a cash deposit for the Airbnb. If I wanted to be nice, I would go right over there and to my old Airbnb and get the cash deposit and cash app them. But I ain't doing that shit. I ain't doing nothing. I'm leaving that, minding my business. Because people don't appreciate nothing that you do. Do friends again. What's that? What's that, Emmy? Do friends again. Yeah, people don't appreciate anything that you do for them. And people, even in life, people forget the fact that you were there to help, to hold their hand when they were, I know that, yeah, people forget the fact that you were there to hold their hand when they were knee deep in shit. Once they make it out, they forget the people that helped them along the way. And I'm cool because I don't need anybody to pat me on the back. I am a nice person because whenever I was in need, it was always provided for me without me being asking. At the most dire time when I did not even know that I was in need, like things happened. And I made it through. So I just need, for me, I just call it, you know, playing it forward or good karma. So if I'm cool, then it'll come back to me and I have made it through. Yep, you're preaching to the choir. Yeah. So that's what happened. That's what happened with her. I end up taking her and her daughter off of my site. Because what I didn't appreciate was her daughter coming on there talking about how her mom is in the hospital and she wants thoughts and prayers. Well, you didn't come and share your goddamn story, but now you want thoughts and prayers. So people that I know, no, those weren't my friends in the first place. I was just being a helpful person. I don't need friends like that. Those are fair weather friends, honey. No. Sorry, I got her late. Oh, that was Miss Weathers. She's no longer on the site. I took her off. Her and her daughter were on the site together. They didn't share anything, but they were quick to come on and say, hey, Miss Stevens, and say, happy gobble gobble to you too. And they were quick to ask for thoughts and prayers. And they absolutely shared nothing, but you can share the bad stuff. Well, share all the other shit because we want to know what it is. She barely wanted to come on camera, barely wanted to do anything. Got all of her info from Snatch Life. I personally went to go be, you know, Captain Save a Mother Daughter, and you guys can't give 5 minutes. Come on, get the fuck out of here. And then I see other people who are on other sites who get their information from Snatch Life because we give the most damn information. You can go back and you can say, I say that because the haters are on here. Oh, let me take a moment to say, what's up? Hey, haters. Welcome. Please soak it up. I hope my presence right now make you upset. Yes, I'm still here, still standing. Yes, you can't knock me down because you don't have that power. So my thing, I get pissy because people come here, they get all the information from here because all the other places that might have information, you have to weed through Recovery House. You have to weed through Buppy Pillows. You have to weed through massages. You have to weed through a whole bunch of other shit before you get it. Snatch Life does no advertising for no one. No Recovery House advertising, no Buppy Pillow advertising, no advertising. The only people that come on here that I allow to come and put one advertising up, and it's already on there because it's already on our thread, are the women who put the massages, and I think it's only that one lady in Houston, something Belza, whatever. But other than that, there's no advertising here. There's never been advertising. And I would never advertise in anybody in Santo Domingo because these people don't make enough money for me to give advertising. There was a recovery house that wanted me to, and I think it might have been. I need to remember. I don't know what recovery house that was, but she wanted to pay me per person, and I'm not interested in that shit. But it was, I think, I don't remember. If I go back through my WhatsApp messages, I could probably give you guys direct information. But I will not say who it is because I know I have the haters and I don't want to put wrong information on here for people to go and misconstrue it and keep it as something else. I remember Miss Weathers. Yes, that was her. So I took them off of my site. Yeah. So that's that. And that's what happened with Madam. So I'm going to wish her well. Other people who get information from Snatch Life and can go post on other sites how they made it to the flat side, but couldn't do that here on Snatch Life. I've deleted them off as well. I delete anybody who comes on my page and, and say, hey, I'm 15 days post-op. Look at me. and doesn't give information, and I have to go out of my way to try to get the information from them, I'm deleting them too, because you learn nothing from that. It was like that lady from Miami. In my pre-questions to come in, it distinctly says that you are aware that this is a DR group, not Miami or any place else in the world, just Santo Domingo. But she comes in, she pulls her ass, and her ass didn't even look that good, about her having her surgery in Miami, and she was XYZ amount of days post-op. Well, you notice the DR, are you going to DR? She's like, no, I'm not going that far. Well, bitch, why are you here? Why would you want to just post your ass on there? Did you want people to come and tell you, oh, my ass looks good or whatever it is? No, we don't do praise and worship. I don't. Yes, Miss Diaper Booty. Okay, you saw that too, Jack. I was like, what? And then I deleted her. Somebody, oh my God, Darcel, you didn't text me onto the girl with the flight. And one thing, if I delete your post, don't come back and put that shit back on, because now I'm just gonna block you, because then you're being disrespected. If I delete your post, do not do that. Do not come back. There was a lady that put on there about what's she trying to do? What does she have? There was one before the surgical sisters. Oh, if y'all want a quote with surgical sisters, blah, blah, blah. Baby, don't nobody have to go with you to surgical sisters to get a quote. These ladies know how to go to surgical sisters to get a quote. So I deleted the post, and she was like, well, obviously they put my post down. Y'all can inbox me. Bitch, what do you think this is? I'm going to delete that shit, and I'm going to block you. So this is my shit. Like, I don't post for anyone else. I don't big up surgical sisters or whomever, all those other groups. I don't do that. That's not beneficial to anybody. I am not a package deal person. You guys I've been talking, don't package deal, don't package deal, don't package deal. Stay a little bit longer. You're investing in yourself. Like, if you go and you buy a Mercedes, what's the probability that you're going to go to Jiffy Lube and get that shit, get an oil change? You're not. You're going to take that bitch to Mercedes-Benz and pay that expensive-ass oil change. You want to know why? Because you have a high-ass car note. So think of your body as that Mercedes-Benz that you just invested in your Benz, your brand new, yes, 2018. Oh, well, we're going on 2000. Your brand new 2019 Benz, yes, the car of your dreams, or your Range Rover. When you need maintenance, are you going to take that to Jiffy Lube to go get an oil change? If you say yes, then you're a raggedy bitch and you don't deserve that car. But more than likely, you will say, no, I am not. So that means do not get the damn free fucking massages from anywhere, because you don't know if it's a certified massage therapist. Number one, yes, Claudio's massages hurt. And the shit should hurt. You want to know why? You just ran your freaking body over an 18-wheeler. You've been prodded and poked and sucked out and pushed back in. Like, yo, what do you guys think this is? You're going to be in pain. And after pain comes beauty. Like they say, no pain, no gain. You go someplace else, you've seen all the horror stories. I ain't even got to tell their stories. It's not cool. So, and then people, oh, well, doctors told them. No doctor can tell you like what to do. Apparently, Lizette's doctor did tell her not to go to Claudio because Lizette was bruising. But Claudio was like, she's light-skinned. She gonna bruise. Yes, I bruise. But if you're light-skinned, high, yellow, white, you are going to bruise. It's a part of the process. You guys saw me. I had bruises all over my body post-surgery. The best part about bruises is that they go away. I don't get it. More like Kim K booty. Ew. Yeah, that was a very disgusting booty. Do all the girls on the group know that the group is a DR? Yes, it's on the questionnaire when you come in. And then when it says about the page, I've mentioned it. It's a DR group. And then I tell them it's a DR group when they even get in here. It feels like I always see girls posting getting surgeries in Miami. Yeah, I know. When I see that, I delete them. Like, yo, maybe I'm going to go in there on the about, and when I do the questionnaire and be like, yo, this is a DR group. Santo, maybe they don't know what DR means. Maybe I need to spell it out, because obviously there's some very stupid people out there who don't know. So maybe I need to go back in and make it like, you know, and make it very blunt and very bold of what it is, because people are clearly missing the memo. But the minute I see it, I delete it, simply because I have nothing to offer anyone who is going to Tijuana, or who is going to Miami, or who is going to anyone else other than people here in Santo Domingo. I'm of no use to you, and you are of no use to the ladies. Miss Betty, that's a wealth of information. So today I pleaded with her because she has 2 stories to tell. I think her round 1 doctor was Dr. Mignon, one of those doctors, one of those M doctors she went to. And then her second doctor was Dr. Bello. Someone just put, are there any Bello dolls? Yes, there's a Bello doll. And I didn't even know we didn't have any Bello dolls. And so I begged her to please, once you feel better, Miss Betty, please come on and tell your story, because, you know, I would really like to have it on the site. You are welcome. You know about those people. And she promised me that she would. So I have her number. So I will be making sure she keep her word, because y'all know I can be pushy. Because I would like to have her experience for her doctors. She's got 2 doctors, 2. She's round 2. This woman is she's MVP. Like, she's got 2 doctors, 2 recovery houses, 2 major doctors in the DR, 2 recovery houses, all of these procedures. She looks fabulous. I've got great pictures of her. She looks wonderful. And boom, one person, one rotten egg spoiled it for the whole bunch. So luckily, you know, I bumped into her today, and we had a chat. She got to meet me face to face, and she is, you know, on the I Want Cindy Castillo to Succeed team. So that's nice. And she's level-headed, and I will be seeing her a couple more times this week, I'm sure, at Claudio's, and hopefully she will share her story soon, so that you guys can have her experience with 2 major doctors, like I said. And it's important to me that you guys get the information from, you know, from the doctors, because you guys are going to them. You want to hear the shit. I want to hear them. Yeah. So hopefully that will happen soon. And knowing how pushy I am, it's going to go down before she even leaves Santo Domingo, because I'm going to catch her in Claudio's waiting room while there's another doll in there getting her snatched. And I will be like, so Betty girl, talk to me. Talk to the women of Snatch Life. And you guys know me. I'm going to make that happen. Whatever happened to Miss UK? Yeah, whenever you see Giselle Taylor on here, that's Miss UK. Giselle Taylor, darling. She's on YouTube Live. She's just not on today. I haven't seen her. But Giselle Taylor, darling, whenever you see Giselle Taylor, she's on there. Whenever you hear me say Giselle Taylor, darling, just like that, that's who I'm talking to. I'm talking to Miss UK. She was Miss Cliffhanger. Yeah. So tomorrow I'm going to see if I can go to Dr. Bai's office. If I can't do it tomorrow, I'm going to do it on Monday. I think she was expecting me Monday, but I think Tuesday is her off day, so I might do it Tuesday. Do Claudia got a girlfriend? Mama G saw Claudia today, and she got moist. Mama G, you're not menopausal. I'm sorry, Mama G. I love that. You know how crazy I am. Claudia does have a girlfriend. Claudia have one of those very sweet girl who lives in a small village, or maybe outside of Puerto Plata. I don't ask that much question. I do know that she lives in a small town. So he's apparently with a very nice, sweet church girl. Yeah, that's all I know. And that was all the information that I could have gotten out of him on his personal life, because he doesn't really discuss it and I don't really ask. But Mama G saw Claudio and she got moist. Mama G gonna be worse than Deanie. Please do tell Dr. B again that she's losing a lot of boob jobs because people think that she can't do boobs. Why would people think, oh, we need pictures? Okay. I can be a church girl. When you come, there's going to be a lot of men that are cute. Like, for instance, Julio, the driver, our driver. Oh, my God. He is cute. Plus, he'll be in New York in January. And he's a very tall glass of water. Extra tall. You might want to look into Julio. Tanja. And he's coming to you. You ain't got to worry about coming to him. And he's coming in January. Then you can come and you can play in February. So, but let me know if they're circumcised, girl. I think they're all uncircumcised. Let me know. I haven't seen any, but that's what I think. But let me know. Like, okay. Yes, I will definitely mention something to them. Jackie K, about the buys and her boots. I will let her know. I will talk to her personally. I don't think I'm going to get a chance to see her tomorrow because I'm going to put Deanie in the recovery house, and then I'm going to go for my massage. Claudio. And then, yeah, and that's it. But a whole man, Ryan, what's your Sora? What's your sorority? Let me find out you a Sora. You better say the right one, girl. My Sora went down there for surgery and came back home with a whole man, uncut. Yes. Okay. Are they still together? But first, which sorority are you from? Let me find out you my Sora. Uh-oh. Cliffhanger. We're waiting on Ryan. Ah! Bitch, no! Ski! Well, Alpha chapter right here. What? Ryan. Girl, no wonder. Alpha chapter. I'm not going to tell you what year I crossed. A long time ago. Before you were even born, I'm sure. Okay, so Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yes. So I could have seen her today, but I was busy. So I'll go see her on Tuesday because I don't want to disturb her surgery work. Wow. Hi, Sora. Look at that. Small world. Yep, I'm Alpha chapter. Probably before you were born. So we're going to let that be. So is Sora still with the man? I'm sorry, guys. Off topic for 2 more seconds. Okay. Right back. I'm like, whoa. Brian, this explains everything. Everything. Okay, you know what? Let's take that offline. You can WhatsApp me. Yes, she is. Okay. I recently met one here that was like a lawyer. Okay. When I get to her office on Tuesday, I will go on Tuesday. Because on Tuesday, she doesn't do surgery, but she has a consultation. I will have her address the women about the boobs. 2 years, he hasn't gotten on his knees and proposed yet? Because in 2 years, they would have proposed. Okay. I will ask her. I will do they're engaged, of course. I will ask her. Wedding is in May. Very nice. Good for her. Okay. Are they getting married here in are they getting married in the DR or in America? Ryan, which school did you cross? I know by schools. I don't know by chapters. What's Spelman? I used to know what Spelman was. Oh, I'm a bison. Yes. Of course I'm a bison. HU. Sorry, you guys. Sidebar at Ryan. You don't run into like your sorority sisters very often, like online. So weird. Yes. Okay. What's SIU? Okay. She posted one damn pic. Tell her that's not good. I will definitely let her know. Hey, I made it. Hey, Holly Hall. Oh, is that Southern Illinois University? SIU? Okay, right. Yes, I got it. Southern Illinois. Okay. Ryan, you have my my WhatsApp. WhatsApp me. Keep in touch, Sora. So what else is there? I think oh, she has a okay. See, Jacqueline, apparently you need to go on Biza's website. She's got a lot of titty jobs on her website. Hey Sheen, how are you? So there's your answer, Jackie. Where's Michael? Girl, I have no idea. Oh, ha ha ha. So on my gram today, I was walking for food with like Christopher. And Christopher was like, ooh la la, modela. So what I did was I had Christopher do a video of me walking. I want to see the real life titties. I don't think she does. Hold on. I'm going to get back to that in a second. I don't think she does live videos. Who's that does live surgery videos? Is that Duran? I don't think Yily does live surgery videos. I'm not Yily. Perdóname. I don't think that that Biza does live videos. Does she do that? That doesn't seem like she would do that. She doesn't peg me as that kind of person. She refused to do live videos. A lot of doctors don't do it. Does Yily do live videos? And I see her with snapshots. I don't think she does live videos. Duran and Desla. No, I mean real walking people. Like, what do you mean? Exactly. I wouldn't want to watch no damn live video of somebody getting a surgery. I'm like, what part of the body is that? So Christopher did a video of me and I posted it and Michael liked the picture. And then I did one of like with me with hearts in my head playing around with the filters on Snapchat. And I posted that video also on my Instagram page and he liked that as well. So yeah, I can't watch those live videos, but I will, but yeah, go to her website if you want to see the picture of Jackie K. And if it's still an issue, you still have until like Monday to get at me, and then I will definitely put it on my list for me to go. H&M's. Oh, sorry. What's H&M? Oh, okay. Please, Dr. Boz is the transgender. No, she's not a transgender. Too many buys. Yeah, she's Australia buys. She's Australia Bryce Fragosos or something like that. But her first name is Australia. And I don't think she's a transgender doctor. I've never seen any trannies in her office. Oh, Michael, please. I haven't seen him. We were supposed to go to dinner. First of all, you roll up in Santo Domingo when I'm here. When you told me, I knew he was going to Punta Cana. So, and I didn't, he wasn't supposed to be in Punta Cana now. He's supposed to be in Punta Cana sometimes in December. But, or somewhere around there, Punta Cana. So you roll up in DR and then you bring Lola? That's disrespectful. Oh, right. That is about, what happened, didn't he, she, them get kicked out of their practice? Oh, what are we talking about Miami? Let me move on from that. Been following her for 2 years. Okay. Yeah, so Jacqueline, if you go, Jackie K, if you go to her site and you don't see anything, then what I will do is, oh, I could even WhatsApp you from her office. And so you can WhatsApp video and talk to her yourself. But if you go to her page and you're not satisfied, just get back to me on that and let me know. Fuck Michael. No, I'm gonna, you know what? I'm just going to keep Michael in the compartment where he is. I'm going to use him for where he is. You have to meet people where they are and then keep it pushing. Because now I have other things to play. Yes, because I'm leaning towards her too. Okay. See above, Sin. See above. You've gone through there more than her IG. It's not enough to make a decision. Got it. Okay. I will when I go to her office on Tuesday, I will try to I'll let you know when I'll be over there, and then what I'll try to do is WhatsApp you so we can have a personal conversation. She's booked until May. Of course she is. She's giving a lot of deals. Tuesday video, call me. If I can get her on video on Tuesday, what I'll do is I'll just do a live on Facebook. So I'll do a Facebook live with her on Tuesday. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just do a live with her on Tuesday. And what I will do is I will call her office tomorrow and let Manny know to put me in her books as one of her people to come and see her and make a physical appointment with her. I'll make the appointment with him to see her. And I will ask her if she can give me 5-10 minutes even. We'll take 5 minutes to do some Q&A on my site. And I don't think she would say no. She is a doctor that I have a relationship with. And believe it or not, I think I have a better relationship with her than I do with Yily. And Yily was my doctor. Yeah, so yes. So I will definitely ask her on Tuesday. So yes, I'll make that happen. I'll put it on video. I will call Manny. Yeah, I'll text Manny tomorrow. Okay. I will definitely speak to. And it may not be her fault. I don't really think she's there posting on her IG. It might be Manny's, and Manny's very overwhelmed. Excuse me. I think that they are, I think they're getting really, really busy. Her popularity is growing, and I think he might be overwhelmed with like what he needs to do. And like I said, none like other doctors' office, like Dr. Yily, that woman must employ at least a good 15 to 20 people. Australia has Manny in a small office. In a couple of years, I can see her big enough to have moved on and have her own clinica and employ her own people. But she may not because needs to hire. Yeah, we're just talking about that right now. Yeah, and I will try to, while we're there, I'm going to try to talk to her of what she plans on doing in the future because she's growing. I will ask her how she feels about that. And then we can go on from there. Hey, Rosalie. So on Tuesday, I will definitely try to have a live with her from her office. I will go see her. She was actually expecting me on Monday, but I will call Manny and tell Manny I will come with Tuesday. And if he can put me in a consultation spot, that would be great. Yeah, so that's what I'll do. And I will get back to you guys on the answer to that. If I don't hear from Manny, well, I'm definitely going to hear from Manny tomorrow. So tomorrow, sometimes I will let you guys know about my body situation and when I'm going to go see her on Tuesday. Okay, anything else? Because it's an hour and 30 minutes, and I can get into my Netflix. Whatever it was that I was doing, I can Netflix and chill. All right, no scratching. Let me pat. Yeah, I can Netflix and chill. I do not have any picture, any information on Dr. Almonte. She is watching TV. Good night, Natasha. She's watching TV. So here, Emmy, here's what, there was a big to-do about, I will, Miss Weeks. Oh, hey, Miss Weeks. Hey, the other Jacqueline is on here. Okay, so Emmy, what, hold on for a second. I have a fan blowing above me, and I think sometimes it blows dust in the room, and I sometimes feel like I need to sneeze. So Emmy, what I have decided to do, because people want me to go here, there, everywhere, and it just got overwhelming. And I should put a post up. Now that I can post, I will post, because I will have free time the entire week next week, so I can run around. And what I've decided to do was, if you guys want me to go run around and see doctors, get questions, get quotes, do something for you guys, that I would be more than happy to do it if you guys paid the Uber fee. And I thought, because it's not free for me to get around. The last time that I was in Santo Domingo while I was having my surgery, I was running around. But if you left it up to me, really, I will lay right here and take my ass to sleep and not leave this room unless if it's for food and water and a shower and to brush my teeth. I don't feel the need to run around Santo Domingo. So if anybody want me to go and see a doctor, all you can do is just be willing to pay the Uber fee, and then I will go see the doctor. I'll do the hard work. Your work is just pay the Uber fee, because I feel that's the least that you can do. And then I will go ask any questions to the doctor, and anything else that you need from there. I will try to do it to the best of my ability to get it for you. If you're trying to get a surgery date, I will lock that down for you, or whatever it is that I can do for you. The last time I was here, I know some people are having issues with their banks doing the thing. I did Deanie's deposit for her, and I think I did someone else's deposit the last time I was here. I don't have a problem doing the deposits or any of those things for you as well. So like that, and Deanie told that story last night in last night's live. So that's not a big deal. Like, I do have this week free. Technically up to December 11th, when December 10th, I'm pretty flexible on my time. Deanie's going to be in the recovery house for the next 7 days after tomorrow. And then Deanie's mom leave like on the 11th. So I don't foresee, and then when Deanie comes back, if she really, really need like some help, she's going to get a nurse, unless I deem it, and so I'm kind of pretty flexible, that I could be able to, especially right now, that I can run out, and I would have a lot of time between like now and the 11th of December. So get your stuff in and utilize me if you want to. I will put my my Cash App and my PayPal on the Facebook page, so you guys can say, yo, I need you to do this for me. Can you go here? Can you go there? As long as you're willing to pay the Uber, I'll go. No biggie. Leslie for a quick. Awesome. So get her number and give that to her. To go to Pies ASAP. I will put, Jacqueline, I'll put my Cash App and that stuff. I'll post it on Snatch Life tonight. I'll post it in a few minutes. Does my massages still hurt? No. It doesn't really, well, no, my massages no longer hurt because all of my body feels really good. What, today he was, you saw him do the wood. Claudia was massaging me with, I don't know why I laugh when I say that. I'm so perverted. Sorry. It's been a while since I had sex. I can have a warped mind for 2 seconds and we can all laugh about it together. Claudio was rubbing me with his wood. He did wood therapy. So when he does that, it's more so irritable than, it's just the idea of like, damn, you got a piece of stick that you're me with. And then when he did the endermology, the sucky thing to redistribute my fat, now that was painful. But he's doing it like in the areas here where I need to get no cellulita, and he's doing it on the areas here, like on my back, and through here where I need the help. But he was like, wear your boards, bring your boards. So tomorrow I'm going to bring my boards. I have them in a bag. I'm going to bring them, and he's going to put them all. This is the kind of you. That's kind of you. Oh, wait, no. That is very kind of you to do that. I agree. Oh, hey, butterflies. How are you? Are you new? I've never noticed you before. Pin it on top, please. I will pin it on top. I do have the Cash App. Yeah, so I'll put it up there. So anybody that needs me to do anything for them, I will be more than happy to run around Santo Domingo for you. Anything that you guys need at all, any place that you guys need me to go. I will even go to your recovery houses for you if you want me to check them out. That will not be an issue. And anyone know that I'm not a recovery house person. Yeah, I will definitely go there and do that for you. No problem. Because people don't think I'm flexible, but I am. Yeah. Oh, hey, Miss Gray. Yes, I know who you are now. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, I know exactly who you are, Miss Gray. How are you? So that's it. So I'm going to post the information on Snatch Life. And any of you who need me, just let me know. And I am at your disposal. Starting tomorrow, I'm at your disposal. Because the only thing that's on my agenda is picking up Deanie, taking her to Serenity, and dropping her off. Yeah. And that's it. And I have my day free. So you guys let me know. And, and I have to go to Western Union. I'm picking up, someone sent a deposit for me to go and make a deposit for them. So I'm going to Western Union tomorrow so I can pick up a deposit to take to a doctor, because I think it was more economical for them to send me the deposit to make to the doctor than it was for them. And they have a credit. It was some crazy, whatever. I said to her, I don't need the backstory. Just let me know what you need to do. She's like, girl, I need you to go pay this deposit for me. Great. No problem. So I told her that I would. The money's Western Union. I didn't get to go tonight, but she knew that. She knows I'm not going to go until tomorrow. So I'm going to go to her doctor and handle that situation for her. And that's it. Yeah, so I am going to go. Sorry, Miss Gray, you came in late. We've been on for like a hot minute. Yeah, so I'm going to go. I believe I can post back on Snatch Life. My video's back up. I have the ability to go live, I believe. I haven't tried it, but it should be. It should be up and running. I will post the necessary information that you guys need. I don't know who that was that asked about Claudio today. I will find that and I will post that. I'll find out who she is and I will make a post about that when I get their family's PayPal. And then that's it. Awesome. The queen is back. Darcel, you're hilarious. And make a damn backup. I will. I'm going to do that later on tonight. I'm planning on sleeping late because Yily doesn't usually kick people get out until around 12:31. So I told the driver, don't come until 11. They're going to have to keep Deanie till then, honey, because I want to get me some sleep. I want to sleep in. Because after waking up this morning at 3 o'clock, I will not be there at 5. No. And then there's the rush hour traffic, so no. So I told whatchamacallit to don't get here until 11. Because to my knowledge, they're not going to kick her out until somewhere near 12:01. Yep, so that's it. So I tagged you in SL, but I'll WhatsApp you. Okay. All right, you guys. So I'm going to go. Have a great evening. Thank you for coming. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't and like the videos and turn on your notification. I guess you're supposed to say that when you're on when you're on this thing. I don't know. Just get your asses back here tomorrow. Okay. Have a good evening. Good night, everybody. Thank you.